Hello everyone, it's Nina again. I'm going to do a quick showing you how various different patterns look for Hardanger embroidery. And this comes from a question by Stitching Joanne. Thank you, Stitching Joanne, or thank you Joanne for the question. I think it's a good question because everything looks a little bit different. So this hopefully will give you an idea of what you might be seeing when you're looking at Hardanger patterns. So I've got quite an assortment here. First of all, this is from Classic Hardanger by Gina Marion, and she has her patterns charted. Well, I should say quickly, Joanne had asked, well, specifically or for example, what do dove's eyes look like in the patterns? So this, I'll use dove's eyes as a good example of what different patterns look like, and you'll see other things too. So in this one, she has her dove's eye right in the middle here. She's got the needle weaving. Let's bring it up a bit. Needle weaving around the dove's eye, and needle weaving here. And these are the cloister blocks here along the edge. So that's how that one is set up. And I'm really hoping I'm not breaking copyright law. I'm trying hard to just show you very basic, just a very small part of the pattern. This is from a German publication, Rico Designs, Weihnachtszeit, or Christmas time. And they have their patterns. That yellow is the dove's eye, and these are the needle weaving bars. More needle weaving and dove's eyes. And then you can see cloister blocks here. So that gives you an idea there. Keep going. This is Zweigart that has put out this publication, and it's number, just in case you're looking for it, it's number 208, and this pattern is gorgeous. I just love that pattern. And they have their charts set up this way. You've got the dove's eye, you've got your needle woven bars, you've got cloister blocks, and you have the blanket stitches. Now these blanket stitches are a different pattern than what we did in our lesson, but it's the exact same principle. So it'll give you an idea there. This is Pure Heart Designs, Lacy Hardanger Fobs by, let's see here, I'll show you that. There we go. Beth Evans. And let me just pull this off. You can see how she's done her charting. It's the yellow, I've highlighted it, is the dove's eye. This is the needle weaving. I'm going to put it on here, it's hard to hold. And cloister blocks there. This is another, she'll tell you what this is, but it's another design element. But we're just looking at these for the moment, the basic ones. Okay, this is, I believe this is, I think she's Dutch. I'm not sure. I'll give you her name. Mario Timmers, Hardanger, and I will let you read that yourself. Lavender sachets, very pretty. And I'm just going to show you a small part. Now this does not have the dove's eyes, but if you can see, here is part of her pattern. Here's the needle weaving. No dove's eye, but you certainly could put a dove's eye in there. And this is the pattern itself, a small portion, so you can't see how it's all made. Your blanket stitches, your cloister blocks, and in here, it's not indicated, but this is where you do your cutting, your needle weaving, and anything else you want to put in here. But you would look up here to see how she's done it. So you can copy her, or you can even do your own thing. Okay, and this is Beginner's Charted Hardanger Embroidery by Susan Meyer and Rosalind Watnamo. These are the ladies who were the original owners, original ladies who started up Nordic Needle. And this pattern, I'm only showing you a very small portion of it, is a really good pattern for beginner. It makes a nice little doily, but it does give you good experience in doing some very basic stitches. So the way she's done it in this book is in this book specifically, she's not got any pattern whatsoever. She's only got the pictures. And the thing I find difficult with the pictures, and you can see it better in real life, but is counting the threads to know how far up to go from this closter block up to that closter block, get it centered, etc. I think in later patterns and in the when you buy the kit, you actually get the pattern. And here is the actual pattern. Well, again, the small portion of it, just to show you. But she indicates that this section here, your closter blocks, indicates that you cut in this area and you do your needle weaving, your dove's eye. But here it's much easier to count how many threads you need to go up. So it gives you an idea there. Okay, this one is from Elegant Hardanger Embroidery by Yvette Stanton. And in her computer program, she has the dove's eyes indicated with the needle weaving, and she's got closter blocks all around as well. So that gives you an idea of how that looks in hers. Elegant Greetings in Hardanger Embroidery. Again, this is by Rosalind Watnamo, and is compiled by Susan Meyer and Rosalind Watnamo for Nordic Needle. And I'm just showing you a very small portion of the pattern. Again, most of their patterns are like this, and they're actually easy enough to follow, so don't be scared off by this. She will show you a charted area so that you can do your counting, and in this case it's every one line equals 2 threads. So even though it looks like you're only going over 2 threads here, you're actually going to go over 4. But she indicates this area will be your cut area, your needle weaving, your dove's eyes, and in order to know what it is she wants you to do, you look up here at the actual pattern, and you can see she's got it needle woven, she's got the dove's eyes, and she's got picots in here as well. So that gives you a good indication of what she wants you to do. But again, with Hardanger, you can follow the basic pattern and you can do anything you want in there. You don't even have to cut it out. You can add a little motif or do something you like in there. It's very nice. You can keep it at your own level, or you can make it more complicated, whichever you like. Stony Creek Collection, Hardanger for the Holidays. And they have their dove's eyes actually indicated with their needle weaving. You can see the bars starting of the closter blocks, so that gives you an idea for there. Then you have Hardanger Christmas by Janice Love. And I'm only showing you a very small portion. So here is the actual small little section of the piece, and you'll see your dove's eyes in here. And here is the pattern. She actually shows you the dove's eyes. She shows you the picots, blanket stitches, closter blocks. It's very, very clear. The only thing that doesn't look clear, but really is that these parts are needle woven. It doesn't look like they're needle woven, but they are needle woven. So if you see, you can see that you've cut here, you've cut here, you've cut here, you cut here and here, and keep going. You do not cut these because there's nothing holding them, as I had shown in my tutorials, and that's where you do your needle weaving. So her patterns, her computer program is quite clear. Heirloom Collection 3 by Satin Stitches, which is Donna Olson. There's 4 patterns in here, but I'm just showing you, there's the one piece. And what she has in here, she shows you 2 things. One is she shows you the dove's eyes and the needle weaving, and then you can see your closter blocks, etc. And in another part of the pattern, she will actually show you your cutting, which is really nice when you're, especially when you're new. And this line in here, which goes down, is your guideline that I had showed you in the tutorial as well. So that helps as well. Okay, I'm running out of time. Snowflake Ornaments in Hardanger Embroidery by Threads and Things, Karen Buell. And she shows her dove's eye. It looks like wrapped bars. Each one is wrapped separately, but you could do needle weaving. Again, you don't have to do exactly what they say you do. It's very forgiving. And we have Vivid Violet by Designs by Rose Marie. And she just has a little plus where she wants you to put the dove's eye. She does not show the needle weaving, but this is where you would do the needle weaving. She does show where you cut. So you can see that there. And then blanket stitches, closter blocks. And the very last one, Cindy Valentine Designs, Williamsburg Autumn. And hers, this is how she shows hers. There's the dove's eye, needle woven bars, needle woven, your closter blocks, your blanket stitches. So there, I'm hoping that really helps. I'm hoping that gives you a good idea of what some of the different patterns look like. And if you have any questions, you can certainly let me know, and I can help you out. Joanne, I thank you for your question, and I hope this really helps. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Bye-bye.